Morty, give me a beat.
Oh man, okay, all right. Your dumbass wanna smoke weed and job quotes and shit. Tap into my video then shit. I got you and shit. That's safe. You don't wanna get caught like this motherfucker.
Robbery with a dangerous weapon. You September the 9th. You bond $60,000. God damn! Why you do that to me, man? What you give me a bond for? Are you gonna say that?
Shit, with that being said, shit, I ain't gonna say too much. I thought I'd come with, since y'all like the Job Corps videos and y'all got questions and stuff like that, and some of y'all wanna know, like, I'm gonna drop more throughout the week, but I heard people was still trying to figure out, like, how to, you know what I'm saying, like smoke they bud inside Job Corps and stuff like that, or how to get bud inside Job Corps. I'm gonna give y'all every, you know what I'm saying, all the D's, all the, you know what I'm saying, what to do's and what not to do's and how to get it done and all that shit. But
A few moments later.
with smoking weed in Job Corps, like we all know, like obviously we can't smoke weed in Job Corps and shit like that, like, so you gonna have to figure out ways to get around that shit, just like anything else. Like, so, of course, me coming in the Job Corps from New York, just like everybody else, we smoke weed, shit like that, but down south just a little bit different. Like, they're a little bit more strict on weed and shit like that, and the policies and shit like that. Me being from New York, like, they tripping, but they, you know what I'm saying, like, unless you got like a certain like, they ain't really tripping about no weed or nothing like that. It's mostly like, you know what I'm saying, like guns and crack, you know what I'm saying, like, so it's shit like that. So, long story short, I'm living out there and I already got connects fake to get, you know what I'm saying, what I need to do and what I want to do. So it was never really like, oh, I need to like, to figure out how I'm gonna get the weed and shit like that. I already had a connect. So long story short, I get in the Job Corps, et cetera, and I kind of like fell into the position like to help certain motherfuckers like get certain things in and out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't like the main guy like all the time or nothing like that, but I had my own move and motion and shit like that when I got in there. Just over the strength of me living in the town and shit like that, I was able to like to move and get, or if you live close, you know what I'm saying, put two and two together, you know what I'm saying, like you was able to have some type of motion. So in a way, I fake have motion, you know what I'm saying? So get the weed inside Job Corps, like, that's a whole, you know what I'm saying, task in itself. Of course, you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta work around some trustworthy people and take your time doing this shit. Like, this shit you could be going just like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you wanna like be precise with, you know what I'm saying, all your movements and everything that you're doing. So I made plans up and before I got or wanted the weed type shit, like, so I would be like, okay, well, we getting weed, such and such. Even if I got it the same day, like, I'm gonna have a, you know what I'm saying, a plan with. 9 times out of 10, I would plan ahead of time, like, okay, well, we gonna, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, the people that I smoke with want weed. I'll plan ahead of time, but we'll get to that. So, long story short, I get there, I get the Job Corps. etc. And like I said, I already get connected with motherfuckers. I'm already there for a little minute. I stopped smoking for a little bit, whatever. But at this time, like, once I passed my second drug test, like, I was able to go home. You know what I'm saying? So, like, niggas just like, fuck it, like, where the butt at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where the liquor? Like, I'm trying to party, like, all that shit. So, and I ain't gonna lie, for y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, if y'all, once y'all do that shit, y'all gonna gain some weight, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get your, if y'all in the gym and shit, y'all doing y'all little push-ups, whatever. Especially if you eating, you gonna gain some good little weight. But, yeah, like, so I was ready to just, you know what I'm saying, like, hit the blunt, like, I was, you know what I'm saying, whatever. 2 months, whatever, I ain't smoked. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I closed, so I closed, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna really tell you who my cousin is, but like, I called one of my cousins and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he live in the town and shit, so I'm like, all right, let me see if I can, you know what I'm saying, make a little play or whatever. And like I said, I already live in the town, so it's easy for me to get the weed and shit like that and out and, you know what I'm saying, go about my shit, but it's a school, so I would like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, your cousin was like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, I pull up, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, with a yeah. So pull up, like, you know what I'm saying, like, by the, you know what I'm saying, like the side, like, it was no cameras and shit. So motherfuckers would like arrange this shit, mind you, like, this is all the way after roll call. Roll call is like at 9, 10 o'clock or some shit like that. It's after motherfuckers done with roll call and have motherfuckers go in the room and shit like that. And they doing room checks. So after they doing room checks, we, you know what I'm saying, we out doing what we gotta do. So I call my and I go out there and I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wait until I see his call. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I call for, you know what I'm saying? But first, you know what I'm saying? Once you put in orders, like, yo, what y'all want? We already know what we want. So,
Boy, if
we
you
calling, you know what I'm saying? My cousin there, I see his call. Like I said in my other videos, we go to the nearest window inside the, like, the dome, like in the nearest room that's closest to the gate. We jump out that window and we go get the, you know what I'm saying? Like, we go get the weed. We got a lookout boy, and we got, like, you know what I'm saying, like a nigga that can help you pull back you up. And then we got like 2 niggas that go out and get the weed, shit like that. So like we had this shit planned out. For y'all situation might be different, but you know what I'm saying, we had this shit planned out. Then we'll come back in, you know what I'm saying, like mission complete, you know what I'm saying. But the thing was, like, you know what I'm saying, like, obviously y'all trying to smoke the bud and shit, like, y'all wanna, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all wanna know how to smoke this shit. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So, at your own risk, you smoking in your room, but we wasn't doing that shit. We was going outside, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Well, you know what I'm saying, like, roll up in the room, you know what I'm saying, just like regular, you know what I'm saying, like, roll our weed up, you know what I'm saying, and we'll go outside, you know what I'm saying, and we'll go outside just chilling. So first, like I said, we can't just walk out the door and shit like that, because we in JOBCORPS, you know what I'm saying, some of them is like 16, 17, 18, you know what I'm saying, like, so niggas can't, like, just necessarily walk out. So we'll go out the window, you know what I'm saying, you see how, like, my window, like, here? See, my window is different from these shit. Like, you could just push it up. My shit not the regular push-up shit. And they shit, you could just push it up and just, you know what I'm saying, just step out. There was no screen or nothing that could stop you, so we was doing that shit. Whoever put in on the weed, you know what I'm saying, we'll roll up, do our thing, get prepared, you know what I'm saying, and go outside. I remember one time it was a session, it was like 8, 9 of us, like, could you not, like, and a couple of them from like another dorm, like a little bit distance down, a little distance down, you know what I'm saying, cause like it's 3 dorms on my shit in Bamboo JOBCORPS, but it's 2 dorms, like the main dorms. And then when you get there, when you first get there, it's a freshman dorm. And once you got the freshman dorm for like a month, then you go to like the 2 other dorms. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, we got like 2 or 3 other people from the other dorm and shit, 2, 3, 4 other people. They came through. We got our people from our shit, you know what I'm saying? And we just, you know what I'm saying? We had mad blunts and we in rotation and shit. Mind you, we got 2 people on each side watching out for like, you know what I'm saying, miscellaneous things and that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like to make sure like things just gon' flow. Cause you don't want no security guard to walk up on you and shit like that. So we was making sure like, okay, well, nobody doing room checks and like nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody doing room checks, nobody doing security runs around the campus. So, and we had somebody inside the room, just, you know what I'm saying, watching out. Like if he want to hit the blunt, like, you know what I'm saying, we'll open the window up, hit the blunt, but he'll put us on, you know what I'm saying? Like yo, open the window up quick, we'll jump back in, or we'll be in the next window. That's why we made plans like to open up the next window open. So if they come in that window, like, all right, we in this bitch right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we was making shit up. And that session, like we had like 8 or 9 motherfuckers in one session, could you not? Chilling. I remember that night we was just talking about like, damn, like it's probably gonna be like the last couple like months that we gonna be like chilling with each other and shit like that and getting to know, you know what I'm saying? Cause we already been in there for like a good year, some longer than others and shit like that. So we got to know each other and shit. Like, we like, damn, like, about to, you know what I'm saying? Get some change, like, we about to do our own thing. So we were just soaking this shit up. And I don't know what it is, but like when you don't smoke weed and shit like that for a minute, and then everybody else is probably like on the same level type shit, and then y'all all smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to light my shit up right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that could be like this small or less, and you hit the shit 2 times, like, you know what I'm saying? And you wow smack because like, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't but it's like the high hit different because like you just chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you chilling, bro. So I don't know, that's some hot shit. But long story short, bro, like it's really like I fuck with JOBCORPS. Like I miss that shit. Like I really miss that shit. It was a lit time. Ways that you really wanna, you know what I'm saying, conceal your weed and shit like that. You definitely wanna have some air freshener. You know, I got this shit on deck. Wanna have some air freshener, make sure your room don't smell like no They have an issue with you getting it in, shit. You already know it's a video on my thing. Ooh, it's a video on my channel that tells you like if they have an issue with you getting certain things, like something simple as this inside the dorm and some shit like that. You better know how to do store runs and shit like that, and that's what motherfuckers is doing. You know what I'm saying? We getting out doing what we wanna do. You know what I'm saying? We getting liquor, we getting air freshener. I'm tweaking. Try my whole phone. You know what I'm saying? We getting whatever we gotta do. So I advise you to do the same thing. But yeah, we'll spray down the room. If you smoking, let's say like if you smoking cigarettes and shit like that in a room, something like that is a little different than smoking weed. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? You can smoke cigarettes inside your room. Let's say, all right, for the people that want to smoke cigarettes inside their room and shit. the way you want to do that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's less stronger than weed and shit like that. You want to get you a wet towel, not too wet, but damp towel and shit like that. Put it under the door, like under the crevices of the door. You know what I'm saying? Like under the door and shit. Where there's no holes and shit, cover all the holes. And open up a window so you can have, like, crack the window so you can have some circulation. You know what I'm saying? And smoke your shit, bro. You good. You got a fan to, you know what I'm saying, to air your shit out. You good. And then after you done, just spray some air freshener, you good. You know what I'm saying? Definitely wipe the walls if you could, like, cause them bitches gonna smell, and your floors and your, you know what I'm saying, the clothes that you got on, get rid of those and shit like that. Make sure you know what I'm saying, get right. But it's pretty much easy. The same thing with blacks. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with blacks. When you concealing your weed too, like it's multiple ways you can conceal weed. I made, you know what I'm saying, the video multiple times talking about like how to conceal your shit if you want. So y'all give me a minute, hold on. Just like in every video, you got regular deodorant. This is one of my favorite tricks. It work with anyone. Just make sure you got like the shit that could push up or whatever. Push this up so the stick can't go no more. Now, let's say you do got weed right here. You know what I'm saying? You wanna, let's just say this is weed right here. It's pack of weed. She deodorant. Ooh, shit. I'll do a little more. To get deodorant out, that's a little work, but hey. At least you can get shit in. See all that space you got? You even probably take this shit out too. If you really wanted to. Make it feel better or feel more good. And it's gonna be hard, you know what I'm saying, for weed to like, now you put your weed in there. It's already on the bottom. Put this right back on top. I'm about to wind this hole down. Boom. And that's it. Now, can you tell weed was ever put in here? Would you even think to check this shit for weed though? That's the thing. That's the question. Would you think to open that shit for weed? No. You know what I'm saying? Your weed is all the way on the bottom. Super smell proof. And you could wrap it around some other shit to make it super, you know what I'm saying? Like it's, you can get it in. If y'all want to get other things and stuff like that, like pills or whatever, I don't take pills, I don't do pills, I don't fuck with them shits. I do weed and liquor, so if y'all want to figure out liquor and weed, we can help. If y'all want, I guess, videos on how to do the pills and how to get them in, I guess I can show y'all how to do that. That's not my thing, but if that's what y'all, you know what I'm saying, want, I could put it out there for y'all to see. But yeah, that's basically it though. Like, once you know what I'm saying, you doing all these things, I mean, you basically good, bro. Like, you ain't really gotta worry about much. Future tip too, shit, if a motherfucker try to drug test you, I mean, you really can't get away from this. I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. But besides JOBCORPS, I ain't know Well, anyway, our job goes. Anyway, I'm mixing my words up, but basically what I'm saying is, if you ever wanted like to pass a drug test for, let's say, a job and shit like that, right? You can use piss from or pee from another sex type shit. I didn't know, and it still worked apparently. You know what I'm saying? The pee still work. Or yeah, it still works if you use it from. You can use it even from a different sex. I don't know, or if it's the same sex or some shit. I don't know, some shit like that. But don't disregard that last shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mix y'all up, but some extra information. But yeah, man. I hope everybody having a good ass year, good day. Hope everybody can benefit from this video. Hopefully, this helps somebody. Hopefully, I answered some people questions. Hopefully, y'all got some questions that y'all want to ask me and stuff like that, etc., etc. And I'm more than willing to help answer them shit. So, with that being said, I love y'all. Happy New Year. And yeah, I'm about to get up out this shit, man. Peace.